I'm done. I'm done. Don't even ask me about it no more.
Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking. Let's rock.
Welcome to the TNT Garage channel, y'all. I know pretty much everybody knows. Y'all see it on social media. Man, we lost a legend, y'all. We lost a legend. But I want to start out by just taking a moment of silence for the 9 people that lost their lives, not just Kobe and Gigi. Man, this is something that hits close to heart. Because Kobe, man, if you lived and grew up in the 90s, 2000s, and you like basketball, Kobe was an iconic figure within the NBA, man. And just the stuff that he was doing, after he retired, man, it just showed what type of man he was. He was all about people succeeding, people working hard, the Mamba mentality. Man, that's something that everybody could, really build off of us, man. Whatever you want to do in life, if you go at it with that Mamba mentality, I want to think nothing will stop you, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's in the Lord's will, hey, you can do it. So let's take a moment of silence, just to reflect on those 9 lives that were lost in LA yesterday. All right, guys. After we got that over with, you know how we do on this channel. We got to keep it lit, y'all. We got to keep it lit. TNT Gang! What's poppin'? Hey, what's going on, TNT Gang? I hope you guys had a great weekend besides, that accident that happened. Man, hey, I had a pretty good one. Me and my wife and my kids, we had a long trip yesterday, but we ended up having a good time, man. We got to bond, got to do little different things that we usually don't get to do, but thank God for it. But hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Today, the topic at hand is, I'm going to tell you guys why I quit driving Lyft and Uber. Oh, brother. I'm going to give y'all the rundown. I'm going to spill it all for y'all, man. I'm going to spill it all out. So if you want to hear that, stay tuned. All right, guys, let's get into number one. Number one. The big enchilada. The only reason why you would drive Uber and Lyft or even go to work is the pay.
I hope so.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Yeah! Yes, the pay. I know I usually get a lot of passengers saying, oh, yeah, I bet you make a lot of money with Uber and Lyft.
Psych!
And to be honest, guys, if you don't look at this thing as being like your main breadwinner and really strategically do things perfectly, you're not going to make too much money with this. On average, I usually make around $11 and $12 an hour, which that is not enough to feed a family. It's pretty decent when times come up when I need the extra cash, but it's not going to feed the family, y'all.
What are we about to eat at?
Just 100%. I'm going to tell you, it's not going to feed the family. The only real way you can really make decent money on Uber and Lyft is if you get decent tips. Tips is what's going to put you over the edge, where all the costs, like the maintenance, the gas, just your time, it's going to all add up to the point where you're only making around $11 to $12 an hour. Just being honest. You know what I'm saying? With the time that I drive, it's usually that for me. And let me tell you this, I'm next to a big market city with Uber and Lyft. I stay next to Atlanta, so it's not that I can't get the rides or the drives, because some nights I get crazy routes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of routes back to back. You know, I drive both of them. I have both of my Lyft and Uber apps on. So I get, you know what I'm saying, I continuously get pinged sometimes, especially on the weekend. Those are the nights I really do my best. But the first reason why I quit is to pay, y'all. It don't pay enough. It just don't. I'm sorry. Okay, guys, my second reason for quitting Uber and Lyft, man, is the crazy trips. You know what I'm saying? You'll get some long trips away from home, y'all. And lately, I've been getting a lot of them. I get like 30, 40 miles away from home. You know what I'm saying? Late in my evening, man. And the thing, you know, that might sound stupid because you do get a lot of money from that. You know what I'm saying? The longer trips. But a lot of times, it's not worth it. If Uber and Lyft would give you a chance to see where your destination will be at, maybe it will be better, because you can strategically do things to where, okay, later in the night, I'm not going past this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I ain't gonna worry about that. They do give you a generalization of where you're gonna go. They're like, you may go 35 minutes southwest. Okay, you know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna do? Just have a compass out, trying to make sure I go the exact way I need to go. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't know exactly where I'm at. So I get a ride, and by the end of the night, I'll be 100 miles from the house. 100 miles from the house. And y'all know that eats in my profit like crazy, because I got to eat those miles. You know, those back miles to get back to the house. It'd be different if I could stay in my car and gradually get myself back to the house. But I got responsibilities at the house. You know what I'm saying? I can't be doing that. So my second one is the long trips away from my house to the point where I'm just way away from the house. And I get that on a regular. No, I'm good. I'll pass. All right, guys. Number 3 on the list is the wear and tear on my vehicle. Yeah, the wear and tear. I heard about it. Everybody was telling me about it. But man, I did not realize it until I started doing the math. And then, you know what I'm saying, I drive a Nissan, so they unreliable anyway. Shots fired! Shots fired! But number 1, the oil changes. You definitely have to get all the oil changes that you need to make sure your vehicle stays at its top performance. You know what I'm saying? You need to get all the oil changes. Filter changes. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to spark plugs, because I just hit 100,000 miles. We had my AC went out.
I'm at $13,000 a month. What more do you want from me?
And that ain't on Uber. That's on Nissan. That's some trash there. My AC went out. Not all, but both of my front wheel bearings went out. What else? My axles are going out, y'all. Man, I know all that ain't all on Lyft, but it really does put a toll on your vehicle, man. I can really tell the difference. And the big enchilada, I already knew this. The CVT transmission in this Nissan, it's trash, man. No, that's number 3. Wear and tear and maintenance on your car. It's ridiculous, y'all. It's ridiculous. All right, number 4 on the list. This is something that is, you know, very rare, but dealing with some crazy passengers, man. I usually get a lot of people that come in here very respectable. You know what I'm saying? They really don't, maybe not talk that much, or they'll talk respectfully. But you do get times when you get drunk people coming in here acting crazy, touching. I had one dude, he grabbed my arm. I had to show him what was up. You know what I'm saying? Either you're not gonna touch me or you're gonna get out my car. You know what I'm saying? That was a whole story that I need to tell you guys maybe later on. I'm not gonna do it this time. Yeah, and you got people coming in with body odor.
How y'all doing? What y'all doing down there?
Oh, man, that really gets me bad, because you know, when they get out, you gotta stop, you gotta wipe it down, make sure your car don't smell like BO. Some people come in here smelling like doo-doo. Some people smell like must. Man, some people come in here smelling like weed. You know what I'm saying? Hey, some people come in here smelling like smoke. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I do carry Febreze, you know what I'm saying, to try to mask the smell sometimes. I don't want people coming in my car. They gotta smell like boo-boo and pee and must. And weed? No. So that's number 4. The 4th reason why I stopped driving Uber and Lyft. All right, guys, this is number 5. We're going to leave it at 5. I could go on forever, but you know what I'm saying? I'm going to let you guys, just get these 5s and let it marinate. You know what I'm saying? Let it marinate and let you just think about, if you want to drive Uber and Lyft, just think about these things, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going to have to deal with it. And I knew that going into it. Number 5 is just cleaning the vehicle. Every time you go out, you got to make sure you clean. Because, number 1, my kids are in here, so I don't want to bring any extra germs. So I got to wipe it down with Lysol. The exterior, got to make sure it's washed and clean. You know what I'm saying? They want to, hold this standard, Uber and Lyft. Like, your car always got to be clean. Always got to be looking great. Man, for real? You know what I'm saying? If you drive Uber and Lyft, a lot of times you ain't got a car. You know what I'm saying? So chill out. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I try my best to keep the car clean as possible. I had somebody had the nerve to leave a message saying the car wasn't clean. When majority of the time I do get cleanliness remarks all the time, 5-star all the time. A lot of times, you got to deal with people. They just try to get free rides. So they just try to hit you with a bad mark so they can get a free ride or whatever. Oh, he was speed. Oh, his car was dirty. That's another thing. I'm not going to keep on going, y'all. I said I was going to do 5. I'm not going to do any more. Hopefully you guys like the video. Hey, I hope you guys are having a great Monday. Hopefully I can try to do this Monday through Friday thing again and then live stream on Saturday. I did that last week. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, make sure you hit all so you get all the notifications. Hey, I hope you guys have a great week. Remember to embrace your loved ones and to, take the time to spend that time with your loved ones because, man, this big tragedy event that happened with Kobe, man, it was crazy. It just made me want to just go hug my boys and my wife, man, because life is short. But all right, guys, I love y'all. Y'all take it easy. Peace.
You want my advice? Don't play yourself.
And subscribe, fool.